When I was in Mozambique, I wandered in its congested streets, where I realized the great failure of the simple compassion. Actually, compassion came from two Latin words, cum and passio, which literally means suffer with. Being in a poor area gave me a real experience of that suffering. Hearing about the subject is not like leaving the matter. Toastmasters, good evening. Fellow Toastmasters, good evening. Poverty is the lack of basic needs of all human beings, such as food, water, shelter, education, healthcare, and so on. Let me review with you some statistics collected from the UN report issued in 2017. 4.4 billion people live in developing countries. Of these, 3/5 lack basic sanitations. Almost a third of them have no access to clean water. A quarter have no adequate housing. A fifth have no access to proper health care. Actually, from my first experience in Africa, I portrayed families and I witnessed how they cook, what they eat, how they sleep, what toilets they have available, what their children's toys look like. Due to this extreme poverty, many families encourage their children to beg in the streets to support and help their families. Life in Maputo streets is extremely difficult, especially for those children who should have proper education to create their future. Let me share with you this real story. My name is Tolia. I'm 9 years old. I have 3 siblings. My mom's name is Rosalia. She runs a kiosk, a small shop, where she sells parfum and household stuff. Hamza Association, a charity association belonging to the big mosque there, gave mom a loan to sell more stuff in her shop. Now, she can afford to buy better clothes and food for us. I'm going to Batola Primary School. I go to school in the afternoon because there are no enough schools for all children to spend the whole day. My school fees 1,800 Meti cash, Mozambican currency, almost $30 a term. At the beginning of each term, mom asks me to pray to God to send us money to pay the school fees. I want to complete my education because I want to be a doctor. Poverty doesn't know your age, your color of skin. Even it doesn't care about the poor status you are in. Let me share with you some figures I collected from one European non-governmental organization. They prepared this study and I collected these figures. They mentioned that the world needs extra $40 billion to satisfy all basic demands for all human beings. But in the same time, the world military spending 780 billion per year. In the meantime, the world is spending $50 billion spending only in cigarettes, just in Europe. Now, what is the solution? Definitely, if we all get together, we can do something. I'm asking why all of us, why we will not organize a visit to orphanage and try to give hand, try to smile with them. In my opinion, the best way to help needy people and poor people, just give hand up. Just tell them that someone is caring about you. Someone is really wants to change your conditions. Of course, social media, we are using social media, all of us are using social media. Someone can raise his voice, her voice, and ask and make awareness and get help from people. Donating grocery, donating foods, donating all stuff, starting from clothes till furniture. At the end, I would like to tell you what we are spending in chocolate can solve the problem of all African people. This is my opinion. Over to you.